Hello, this is Learn With Me Pickleball, and today I'm starting a new series in which I am going to go through a past match of mine and try and highlight some of the specific takeaways that I had from the match. The hope with this is that I can kind of condense a match and make it super efficient with just something that I learned, a shot that I was kind of struggling with, and then something that I was proud of, in the match. And I'm hoping that this is efficient and that we can learn something from this. So in this first match, this is a past tournament of mine. My partner here is in the blue. His name is Josh. I'm kind of on the left right now, and you can't see me. And then on the opposing side is Karthik and Matt. So I'm going to start with something that I learned in this match. Let's just start with watching the point here. I have 2 points, like examples for each of the stuff I'm going to be talking about. Okay, so the reason I chose this point is because a main thing that I learned in this match is the importance of like being ready for the ball to come back when I attack, but especially when I do so cross court. A lot of times when I get that kind of like through the person that's ahead of me, a lot of times that kind of just wins the rally. But Karthik was very good at covering that middle cross court, which is something I've especially seen at higher levels. Is that when the ball's kind of on a sideline and you're straight ahead from somebody, they're kind of responsible for covering the line, but then their partner is responsible for covering the middle, and Karthik did a very good job of this. So specifically what I'm talking about is on my attack here. He hits this a little bit high and I attacked this on the middle. Karthik does a really good job covering that with his forehand. You can kind of see like I was startled when this ball came back because I thought I had made it through the middle, but he covered with his forehand and I got startled there. But initially I just kind of thought this was an amazing skill of Karthik, but as I saw this from higher players, I had to be ready for this ball to come back. So I have another example of this that happened later in the match, and this one was a little bit more upsetting because I'd worked hard for this point and I had thought I'd gotten down the middle. So that's a good reset there. Another good reset. And then there I thought that was a winner, and you can see me kind of freak out because I had already gotten this past the guy that was straight ahead down the middle there. But then Karthik covered that with his forehand, and I was kind of upset there. So this is my main takeaway from this match is you got to be ready for that person to cover that ball in the cross court. So yeah, and then moving on, something that I really wanted to work on after this match and that I kind of still need to work on is defending really aggressive force shots. So the serve is 1 shot, return is 2. They hit that 3rd shot, and sometimes depending on kind of if your return was bad, or if they're just really good, you can kind of be on defense on that 4th shot. So let's watch here what I'm talking about. That's a decent return, but it's a really spinny drop to my feet there, and I missed this in the net. And so that's a tough shot because it's coming really spinny to my backhand. But the pros don't miss this, and I'm hoping to work on this shot. I think maybe I could have stayed a little bit lower throughout this shot. Tried to stay lower. I mean, I do a decent job, but that's kind of just a shot that I need sorry, repetitions with to improve. And so I have another example of tough 4th shots here. Let's watch this. So yeah, again there, a really nice drop to my feet. I kind of tried to scoop it up, and then I had decent hands there, and this point kept going. But essentially on 4 shots, you have 3 options. You can do your best to take it as a volley, take the ball out of the air. That way they can't really put that pressure on you. Or you can kind of step off the line and give some space to have more time to hit that ball off the bounce. Or you can kind of do this short hop when they hit a really good shot and you don't have the time to move back. So I'm kind of talking about that shot that I kind of have to short hop, because if I were to back up, I'm getting way out of position because of the heavy spin or pace that they put on that ball. So let's watch this one again. I'm unwinding the stack here, and I do my best to keep this in the middle and low, but I still get attacked here. And I was able to kind of reset that, but a shot that I want to continue to improve when I and counter that really good offense on third shots. And then lastly, something that I was proud of in this match was my ability to keep some of these points going. So let's watch this point. Third shot from me. So this is, you can see me clap there. It's a really good point. This is kind of the first summer that did I go back to the right spot? This is kind of the first summer that I really drilled my resets. So I was proud of this point that I was able to kind of keep the rally going. They ended up winning eventually because they just had really good offense. And we can see we even switch sides here. Josh and I both get really pulled off the court, do our best to reset in the middle. But like, this is kind of why I love pickleball, is you can have super fun rallies like this, because once your defense gets good, the point can kind of just keep going. So even though I lost this point, it was a lot of fun, and I want to keep drilling my resets to keep staying in that. But that was a good point. And then lastly, this point here, we'll watch it quick. So you can see that's kind of the same thing, that this point from earlier that I didn't see him getting this ball back at the very end. But nevertheless, I can take some positives away from this point. I had some nice resets here. This is a good attack here, and I reset this. And then another good, kind of, wasn't too good, but a good reset there. And trying to keep the ball to the middle so I can work my way in. And then I got my attack, but just wasn't expecting it coming back. So, yeah, this was a really fun match, and I learned a lot, and I hope that you can also learn from this match. So, thanks for watching.